All right, y'all, come with me on our weekend trip to Tennessee. So, over the past couple of years, Tennessee has become one of our favorite states to visit. Like, we travel to some part of Tennessee every year and always have a great time. On this trip, we visited the Nearest Green Distillery in Shelbyville, Tennessee for their second annual Winter Wonderland. Before I get into my experience, I just have to say that this place is so inspiring and full of history. So before the winter festival began, we booked a tour of the distillery. On the tour, we start off going into their speakeasy to learn a little bit more about the history of Nathan Green, his relationship with Jack Daniels, his legacy, and the story that's now being told. The speakeasy was beautiful. I won't go into any details of what was said, but our guide did tell us about the significance of the Tennessee General Assembly passing the 19th Amendment in 1920 and the role women played in this amendment being passed. After leaving the speakeasy, our tour guide walked us around the grounds and explained buildings and gave us an overview. We couldn't go in all the buildings, but we were able to see where each bottle is cleaned and hand labeled. Next came the really fun part, our tasting. I'm not a big whiskey person, but I do enjoy some every now and then. We were able to taste 5 different flavors: 1884, 1856, Master Blend, Single Barrel, and Rye. During the tasting, I learned how to cleanse my palate, which I thought was really cool. Take a few sips of water and then smell the back of your hand. I tried to swirl with my left hand, epic fail. But we were also told to smell before we taste with both our mouth open and closed to see what flavors we might connect with. One thing that I thought was really cool was that the 1856, which is 100 proof, smelled like rubber and alcohol to me with my mouth open, but with my mouth closed, it didn't have a smell at all. Out of the five, Rye was my favorite, and Single Barrel was my second favorite. We had one more stop before the tour was over, but I did learn a lot and I had a lot of fun. Shout out to our tour guide, Julie. She was amazing. I can't forget to spotlight Humble Bearing, the world's largest bar, which features a 518-foot long showpiece bar that wraps around. 518 feet. After taking pictures, it was time for the Winter Wonderland event to start. There was food, drinks, performances. I was able to meet Fawn Weaver, the CEO and founder, and Victoria Edie Butler, master blender and the great granddaughter of Nathan Green himself. So yeah, I fangirled a little bit. Then Fawn, Victoria, and Keith graced us on stage for the tree.
Why are we here? It's the tree lighting, it's the light lighting, it's the ground lighting. It's because a Savior was born. We are here for one reason and one reason only. Those lights don't matter at all if it were not for a Savior being born. Right? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Overall, I had a great time. I felt at home here, and I would love to make this an annual thing. If you have a chance, please visit nearestgreen.com to learn more about the distillery and this amazing story. And join me for part 2.